bottom right, in the forest green, it's Purge. And in the top left, in the burning red, is ForrestGump.
You know, why is ForrestGump not in the forest green?
I don't know.
What is up with that? We need to give them some talking to after this. Because you got to be consistent.
Like that supply depot. That's probably the most consistent thing in this game.
Yeah, you need your supply depot. You need your probes, your pylons, SCVs and supply depots.
Town halls.
And units.
Yeah, like, you know, probes and SCVs. Those count.
Yeah, that's true. Just max it on probes, SCVs, and go fight to the death.
So Forrest is not getting gas, right? Okay, there it goes.
Gas does go down.
So it's just going to be more than likely a Reaper scouting into, could be command center, or if you want to do a quick factory, you could go Marine first instead and then get a very quick factory. That probe was super shady. Actually, that was not a scouting probe.
No, probe hides in
this SCV is actually getting a lot of information here. It sees that 2 gas were taken very quickly. So he knows something is going down here. There's some type of tech that's going to be pretty shady. And the second pylon. He has not seen that second pylon. So this could be for proxy Stargate. It's in a sort of closed position, but also Twilight Council is
I like that position for Stargate. Is he going to see it?
Oh my god, that sucks.
What a wizard. What a wizard. Do we got stream delay on here? Because holy crap. So,
that sucks.
Yeah, ForrestGump is going to find that proxy pylon, and that's a really unfortunate situation for Purge. I mean...
So maybe he's just, like, trying to play it cool, like, yeah, my SCV just went by there, but I'm not going to attack. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, he does have the vision blip on the minimap. So if he looks at his minimap anytime between now and, like, 2 minutes from now, he'll see that there was a proxy there.
And it is going to be Stargate. As long as Purge doesn't take too much damage from this Reaper, and he shouldn't because the Stalker's already out, this Oracle could get a lot of work done.
Yeah. And it takes a dedicated type of person to throw down the Stargate after the pylon has been scouted. It's just like, I don't care. You know, you just don't care. You're gonna do this proxy, whether it works or not. This is the game plan, and just rolling with it. And the Oracle is almost out. So what is ready? What is ready to defend it?
I believe there were 2 Marines out, but they are not in the main. And even then, you need at least 6. To take out an Oracle.
Yeah, or a turret or a bunker, and none of these things exist. The eBay's just going up now, and if he didn't know before, he certainly knows now that there's a Stargate, and let's see how much damage Purge can get done with it.
So he should be able to get at least 5 kills, probably more. So there's 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty good at counting. Oh, there's a Marine. Okay, so those Marines were dead if they did try to kill the Oracle. So it got, I think, this kills 7? 6?
7 kills, 6 SCVs.
Okay, so gets another SCV on the way and saves the Oracle. That's very important. Also, there's another one out on the way. So these Marines are now out of position by the natural. The turret is building the natural. And I believe there's also one building the main. But this Oracle can go up from the left side of the natural and start harassing the gas SCVs.
Mm-hmm. And if you feel dedicated enough, like once you have, I believe, 4 Oracles, you can just say screw it and attack the turrets anyway. They're actually really good at killing buildings. You just need enough of them. Like, Oracles do so much damage. The issue is that they're so fragile.
With a Void Ray follow-up. That's interesting.
I
I do
guess-
like that.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a 1-base Void Ray bust. Gotta be careful with that Oracle. Taking some hull damage. Alright. Sentry's an interesting choice with this. I guess he's going to try and force field off the
SCVs.
the SCV's repairing, or he's just going to use it to do damage. Oh, but the target fire on the SCVs is a really good idea from the Oracle. Runs out of energy, though, and the bunker actually doesn't go down.
A ton more SCVs come to repair it. Now with the Void Ray, I think you probably should have waited for the Void Ray. That prismatic alignment just does so much damage to armored.
Yes, which all buildings are. So he could have focused the Void Ray on the bunker and then had everything else on the repairing SCVs.
Okay, so losing some stalkers there. That's not ideal. He's going for another Oracle.
Okay, well, switches it to a Void Ray actually.
I guess that was a mistake. I don't know. That SCV has been like thinking about doing something, or maybe it's just got stuck out there and is like, forget it. There's no way I'm going back. It's too late for me.
Well, if it tries to go home now, it's gonna get killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's gonna stay there until a safer time, better place, better time. And while it's there, it's just going to have a nice little break. I mean, SCVs, they live a rough life. They're just mining all the time. They don't get a 15-minute break. They don't even get to stop for lunch. So a nice deserved break. And this Reaper's going to sneak out as well. So it could maybe even get some harassment done. Like, what is at home?
I don't think much. I'm not even sure if the Mothership Core is out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Mothership Core was made.
You're right. I don't think it was. Okay, so looks like we're going for another attack here. First, focusing down that first bunker. Repair is not good enough in this case. Focus down the second bunker. The SCVs were pulled too slow. And now all these units for ForrestGump are going down. And GG. Purge takes it. And then the bottom right, in the forest green, it's Purge. Probably with another all-in.
We'll see.
And the top left, in the flaming red, it's ForrestGump.
Yeah, I am curious to see what Purge is going to bust out, because, like, you know, I am the...
That supply depot! This is so exciting! It's so square.
It is quite square. SCV is going to town building that thing. SCVs, you know, one worker but can build things so quickly. Like,
yeah.
Imagine trying to build that yourself. Like, you get a supply depot from IKEA. No way you're putting that together in like 10 seconds.
No, you're not. Also, it's taking gas before a bunker here, so this could be for. Well, judging by this SCV, is he gonna go for proxy factory?
It's possible.
Gonna do proxy barracks maybe, or is it just regular scout?
I think this might just be a regular scout, but it looks like Purge is going to, like, that looks like a potential Dark Shrine proxy location. It's a little too far from the main of ForrestGump to really put a Stargate there, but maybe a Twilight into Dark Shrine.
And Forrest does see the double gas quite early again, so he's probably wondering, like, oh god, where is it this time? But you're right, this is not the most ideal location for a proxy Stargate. This is more like a hidden tech.
Is it going to go past it again? I don't...
No.
Okay, not going to see it this time. And coming out from ForrestGump, we do have the very, very quick factory again. So, like you said, the timing of the gas is like immediately into factory. Factory right after barracks.
So this could be for Widow Mines to instantly destroy that Oracle. Because from last game, he took a lot of damage from that Oracle. He didn't handle it as well as he could have. He's probably thinking, like, well, I don't want to just lose to this dirty Protoss. Not like that.
Yeah.
Not on internet TV.
Nope. The stakes are high. I mean, there are 88 people watching this, and it is a Twilight Council. So you do not want to lose against another proxy oracle in front of 88 random people on the internet.
Now, the probe did move to another location, so Purge could be putting the Dark Shrine in the bottom left instead of right by the Twilight Council.
Maybe.
So then if the Twilight Council does, for some reason, get scouted, but it's actually going to be Blink, so never mind. Forget it. Oh, I guess he could go Dark Shrine anyway.
Yeah, he could. It would be a delayed Dark Shrine, but it still has the element of surprise because, Terran scans the main, maybe doesn't see a Dark Shrine, but he knows there's a Twilight because it's Blink, so he'll maybe scout out that proxy Twilight and then see that there's no Dark Shrine.
And look at this SCV. It's still like, where the hell is that goddamn Stargate?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very dedicated scout. And what will be the tech of choice or the plan of choice for ForrestGump? He's getting the Stargate, building a Widowmine. Do you think it's going to be like a Widowmine drop? Possibly the 2 Widowmine drop that we see so often?
Or the 1 Widowmine, 6 Marines, some type of Widowmine drop in general. Could be. The Mothership Corps comes to grace us with their presence today. Or this game. Scouting Mothership Corps, too.
Now, I do like this choice. Like getting the Mothership Corps. I mean, I like it in general. It's a very good unit. But you could say that, like, maybe in that last game, Purge purposely decided not to get it to get those Void Rays and Gateway units out faster. It doesn't really help with busting the bunker.
Could be. So Purge is actually just going to collect some Stalkers in this location, wait for Blink to finish up, and use the Mothership Corps for vision to blink in at that little ledge where the Reaper usually jumps down.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's a really great purpose of the Mothership Corps. This is going to line up exactly with the finishing of Warpgate. So pretty nice timing from Purge. This is looking like a well-orchestrated build.
Unfortunately, for Purge, there is no detection with this. So the Widow Mines will cause these Stalkers a lot of problems. Good micro from Purge, playing back that damaged Stalker. Just blinks down. No reason to continue pushing in there when there are that many Marines.
Looks like he's going to go back, though. And he's got to target
down that Widow Mine. Oh my god. Those Widow Mines get great hits. And all those Stalkers except this one lone Stalker.
Oh, yep. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Get taken out.
Okay. So that is basically the end of that rush. But Purge is going to keep going with it because, when your all-in works, just do the same thing at a later timing when your enemy is more prepared. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this.
Going in from a different position this time.
You're right.
Going to blink through the natural.
And there's nothing in these bunkers. Now the issue I'm seeing is that, okay, he maybe blink towards that command center and take it out while it's still being produced.
The issue I'm seeing is there's a Widow Mine here.
Yeah. He's going to have to do that blink micro to get out of the way of the shot.
Yeah, if you blink just as your Stalker's getting hit by the Widow Mine shot.
Oh, well, Widow Mine drop going in at the main. We'll see if the reaction is in time.
He's got to pull the probes. He's got to pull the probes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Second
okay.
one?
The second one is.
Shoot?
Oh, I think he was targeting it.
Oh, okay.
And GG, ForrestGump in a burning rage takes it. Top left, in the lowly shrub green, it's Purge. And in the bottom right, in the rose red, it's ForrestGump. They're good. They both build their supply buildings.
Oh, excellent. That's a great way to start every game.
So we have confirmed that neither of these are switching into Zerg randomly.
Yep. Well, I mean, there was a time, you weren't actually playing at this point, but before a balance patch in Wings of Liberty, the Terran was able to build his barracks before Supply Depot. So you could do some really crazy rushes that messed with Zerg's days, like Bunker Rush with super, super fast Marines.
Okay.
So, that's not possible anymore, but at one point, there actually was a serious question of will the Terran go supply depot first?
Good to know. Okay, so Purge is actually not going for the double gas as early as he did in the previous games, so this will not be as crazy as the last two. Also, the second pylon is in base, so ForrestGump will see, like, okay, one gas, I've seen both pylons, no proxy Stargate, likely no hidden tech. That doesn't mean he can't do it still. It won't be as quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think that I didn't see the timing on when the gas went down for ForrestGump, but what I did see was that for a while there was only one worker mining there. So the Reaper timing, or whatever he planned on using this gas for, will likely be a bit delayed because of that. So we'll see what he plans on doing with that gas, but also, like we said, it will be a bit delayed. And look at how diligent the scouting is yet again. There's actually nothing to find this time, but if there was, he would see it.
Well, after the last two games, he's probably thinking, like, wow, 2 games in a row, something was hidden from me. Some really important piece of information that I needed to know. So he wants to make sure that he knows what's going on in this game.
Exactly. But then, like, in this situation, does he hasn't seen anything yet, but does he think, okay, there's nothing here? Or does he think, I still have to be prepared for something that I don't know about?
Well, he's probably still a little worried, since this SCV is so thorough with the scouting.
Yeah, I guess the other issue is that there are actually a lot of different places you can hide buildings on Terraform because of the like 4 or 5 different attack paths to your base. So, yeah, the scout is going to take quite a while, and we see a Nexus. This is the first time that Purge has expanded in this best of 3. What is going on? What is wrong with the world?
2 base all-in instead of a 1 base all-in.
You're right. Okay, so maybe... Well, he's getting a robo with it. So we might actually be playing into something fairly standard. He might just be getting his Colossus tech up, doing his thing. Doing his Protossy thing with the AoE and all those good gateway units, force fields, etc. Maybe even into Storm.
Yeah, they're called sentries.
Yes.
Yeah, but ForrestGump did see most of those pylons. I think the only one he didn't see was the one down at the natural. And he's probably not too worried at this time, because he does have quite a few units up. He's got a bunker up at the front. He's getting more Marines out.
Mm-hmm. He actually he burrowed a Widow Mine in his mineral line, so if a late Oracle does come out, then it will be shot down. Let's see here. Coming out of Forest, we've got more barracks, got a reactor, and oh no! For a second, I thought that was a 3rd CC, and I was thinking that's actually quite early considering the way these matchups have been going, but it's just the orbital at its natural.
Okay, so Purge is getting Colossi, the Colossi Den, also known as the Colossus Den. He's got a lot of open supply. So he may be planning a huge round of warp-ins soon.
Yeah, although he'll need some more gateways to match that. Like, we could maybe have like a six gate 2 base all in with usually move out with 2 or 3 Colossi.
I think 3 is the magic number there. Okay, but he does build a forge. So this usually is pointing towards the later game.
Yeah.
Saying that, like, well, Purge's going to probably do a little bit of pressure, and and then plan for the later game. Fortunately for Purge, that observer did see that drop coming towards his main. I've been corrected. It's actually a Colossi hatchery.
Yep. Oh, the Colossi hatchery.
Now getting Colossi, what would you call that? Long arm.
Yep, the long arm upgrade for the long arm swipe. And these stalkers are in perfect position to deal with this. There's no blink yet, and blink is really great at denying
drops.
Yep, drops in general.
Will Forrest react? Yes, is paying attention to that dropship. Fortunately, these stalkers only get a few hits off. Nice observer placement from Purge.
Yeah, how many observers are on the map? He's got, okay, only 2. He's got 2, they're just in really nice positions for spotting things. I don't think he sees the second drop move out, though, so he might be caught off guard by this, but at the same time, Protoss on 2 bases, it's fairly easy to defend yourself because there isn't that much area to cover.
Well, looks like ForrestGump is going to try to drop from 2 separate locations. This will pull Purge into 2 pieces. And boosting in here is going to drop the medevac. The Widow Mine, it does burrow. What kind of a hit is it going to get?
Ooh, pretty
I
nice
think that
connection.
was about 6 probes. And dropping the main. Widow Mine's walking in.
He's not reacting.
The stalkers are a little slow. Oh my god!
Oh, the clump.
Okay, so he didn't target them as well as he did last game, but he still did get quite a few kills from those Widow Mines and disrupted a lot of mining time.
Yeah, the Widow Mines were certainly worth their weight in gold there because it killed so many probes, pulled them out of position, did a lot of damage, as well as wasting that mining time, and nothing was really lost. This second Widow Mine might actually go off again. Is there an observer with this army?
There is. I don't know if he realizes it. He's just kind of like hanging out at the front. The other thing is, both of these medevacs and Marines were saved, and Purge isn't reacting quick enough. Okay, so he does finally kill that Widow Mine just before it goes off, but now both of the medevacs drop into the main, going to kill more probes. This slow Protoss army is going to do its best to fend off these invaders.
Yeah, but the worker supply tells this entire story. 45 to 20.
That one medevac got so low. So low.
So, from Forrest, I mean, you basically just need to draw the game out a bit, right? Because you have such an economic lead. Purge can't really win this in the late game, so he's going to go for an all-in right here. And he's also down in army supply. And look at his gas bank. He has 50 minerals, 1,200 gas.
He had too many beans. Anyway. But yeah, look, he's only got 2 Colossus with this. I mean, he is going to get that 1 medevac, that's great, but how many Vikings are out already? 3, 4? 4 Vikings? He only has 2 sentries to cut off this army. That's not going to be enough.
The Vikings could even start going to work on those Colossi since there isn't much stalker support. You could try and get a few shots off before the engagement happens.
Purge's going to have to be really careful with his observer.
Yeah,
they're very slow.
And if you do lose the observer, then the Widow Mines have free reign on this entire army.
It's going to be both teams have to be very careful in this engagement. Purge's probably going to wait for blink. Going to try and set off that Widow Mine and blink back. Or not.
I don't like this move, though, because time is not on his side. Oh, he's going to snipe the observer. Okay.
Okay. That's great for ForrestGump.
There is a second one in production, but it's going to be, coming from home. That's the only one on the map right now, so it's a long way from this engagement.
The Zealots do manage to get some friendly fire done on those units, but this is such a heavy Marauder army, and with all those Vikings, these Colossus are not meant for this world. And this is going to pretty much force Purge into a GG. ForrestGump takes it 2-1.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to support the ASL by hitting the button now.